Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Today in this lesson, we'll start by talking a little bit about how meditation affects the brain. Then we'll go into talking about visualization. Then I'll teach you one new preparatory breathing technique. We will do a full practice of Hong Sa and move into the expansion stage where I'll be adding in a visualization. Um, so to start, we'll talk about the benefits of meditation on the brain. And to me, this is one of the most life-changing benefits that meditation can have. And I'll talk about two main parts of the brain to give this some deeper meaning, and that is the limbic system and the frontal lobes. The limbic system is located deep within your brain, and the frontal lobe is just behind your spiritual eye, right behind your forehead at the front of your brain. And these two parts are very important because they play a vital role in your behavior and your overall health. So, the limbic system is associated with kind of like your survival instincts, your animal instincts, and has to do with emotional regulation, where we find that it's most active when you're experiencing some lower vibrational energies, such as sadness, anger, fear. Any of those activates the limbic system. And it also has to do with like short-term reward system. So it all has to do with kind of short-term feelings and short-term rewards where the um the frontal lobes has to do with it's most active when involved with higher learning and more uplifting qualities such as uh, happiness, joy, peace, love. It's most active when you're experiencing that. So that is important because studies have found that meditation actually activates the frontal lobes, and when the frontal lobes are more active, it actually quiets the limbic system. And that is a super important concept because when we are regularly practicing meditation, we are actively quieting the limbic system, which is associated with lower vibrational energies, where we are activating and awakening the frontal lobes, which is associated with higher consciousness. So when we're activating the frontal lobes, you can experience greater creativity and just overall better mood and a lot of other physical and mental benefits from that. Um, and yeah, that's basically the effect that meditation has on the brain. And that's super important because nowadays a lot of people are affected by these low vibrational frequencies, uh, like depression, anxiety, and things like that. And meditation can be their way out of that low place because you can actually train your brain to run on this uplifted state and use your frontal lobe where you'll keep the limbic system as kind of a second option if you're in a survival situation or something like that. So that is some of the benefits that meditation has on the brain. And now I'll talk a little bit about visualization. So visualization is when one immerses themselves in a it uses imagery to immerse themselves in a desired state of consciousness. So you use your imagination and your feeling to help connect to these uplifting states. And so, the main benefit to visualization is um, you will become uh, one with these uplifted states, and you'll expand your awareness. So the reason that visualization will do these benefits is because when we visualize, you do it with total engagement. You use all of your senses and your feeling, and you almost make it come alive in your mind. You use your imagination to a point that it becomes completely real to you. You have these real feelings, and it, in a way, tricks your brain to think that is happening in your outward world. And when you do that, your brain actually physically restructures so that it tries to make your visualization come into your outward reality, and it will almost magnetize you to these uplifting states. And so I'll explain a little bit about how we use visualization and how we do it in practice. Um, so to use visualization, we will be setting a scene or an environment, and we will try to put in play all your different senses. And while you're imagining this environment, you will use your inward senses to create a feeling of upliftment, peace, love, or joy, or anything that's uplifting. And the visualization will help cultivate that within you. And then you will sit in silence and stillness and just enjoy the feelings of upliftment that you have gained from the visualization. So that is visualization. And I just want to do a quick review on body posture and eye position before we start our practice. So just are your knees slightly below your hips?
Yes.
Okay. And then back straight with chest open and shoulders slightly back. And your hands upturned, palms upturned, with your hands between your thigh and hips. And then your chin parallel to the ground with your head above your shoulders. Got that?
Yep.
All right, cool. Then for the eye position, just slightly upturned gaze with your eyes closed and keep that position throughout the whole practice. So that is quick review on body position and eye position. So before we start the practice, I want to show you a quick new preparatory breathing technique, and that is called the yogic breath. So quick, move this down a little bit. So if you want to do this with me to practice before we do it for real, put one hand on your stomach and one hand on your ribs. So when we inhale, you will be expanding your stomach, ribs, and then you'll feel your chest expand. And then when you exhale, you will go backwards by expanding your chest, your ribs, and then your stomach. So by doing this, it'll help us relax our muscles and just get ready to help us have stillness and calmness. So does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Okay, great. So now we will start our full Hong Sa practice with preparatory breathing techniques. Then we'll go into the expansion stage and I will teach a visualization. Okay, you all ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, awesome. So get in your meditation posture with your eyes closed and gaze upturned. Start with a double breathing and tense and relax. Okay. Inhale, tense your whole body, head to toe. Exhale and release completely. Inhale, tense your whole body so it's vibrating. Exhale and release. One more. Inhale. Sure you're vibrating. Exhale, release. Okay, take a couple breaths. And next we will do the equal count breathing with the new yogic breath. Okay, start with an inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Now release all control of the breath. Let it flow back in naturally on its own accord. Notice the point in your nose where you feel the breath flowing most clearly. Focus on the breath flowing through that point. With each natural inhale, follow it with hum. And with each natural exhale, follow it with saw. Now we will add in the finger movement, slightly curled in with each inhale, back to its natural position with each exhale. If you notice your breath slowing down at all, that's a good thing. And enjoy the natural pauses between each breath without control. You feel your mind. If you notice your mind wander at all, just gently bring it back to Hong Sa and watching the breath. Okay, when you're ready, take an inhale, exhale 3 times through the mouth, nose, or both, whichever is most comfortable. Release all breath on the final exhale. Enjoy the peace you have found during our hum saw practice. Meditate on a peaceful beach as the sun is bathing your body and the waves are crashing onto the land. Feel the sun's warm heat on your skin as it cleanses your body from all impurities and fills every pore with love. Admire the vastness of the ocean as it reminds you of a pool of expanding consciousness. Become one with the rhythm of the crashing waves, the beautiful music of Mother Earth. Feel the sand caressing your body as each grain plays a part in creating the beach, as each human is connected in superconsciousness. Smell the fresh air flowing through your nose, sacred life energy. Feel the ever expanding peace surround you and embrace it with pure love. Okay, whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes and come back to outward reality. How was that?
Very relaxing. Thank you.
Great, I'm glad. So that is our full lesson today. I hope you learned a little bit about the brain and how meditation affects it, and I hope you enjoyed our little visualization and our full practice. Thank you for coming.
I did. Thank you so much.